I'm Olivia Bailey, and if you're seeing me right now, you're probably watching EHC-TV on Comcast Cable. You might be listening to WEHC 90.7, and it might be halftime show of the basketball game. Whether you're seeing or hearing me right now, we're glad you're tuned in. My guest today is Devan Sproles, the ODAC Defensive Player of the Year. Thank you, Devan, for being on the set.
Thank you for having me.
So the accolades just keep coming for you right now. You were ODAC Defensive Player of the Year, and you're the top linebacker in the state, and the other award, I guess All-Region First Team is the other one that you just got. Can you explain how that makes you feel, some of the emotions that you're feeling right now?
It's a great honor to be like in the same category as some of these other guys in the state. But most of all, I want to thank like my coaches and my teammates, because it never would have been possible without those guys. And it's just a great honor. Very privileged.
Mm-hmm. And now you're up for All-American awards. So developing through football, I'm sorry, let me get my words there. Developing through football, where did you get your start in football?
I started out when I was in middle school, and I realized that was my better sport rather than the other sports I played. And I have developed a great passion for the game. I just really love the game. And I just love playing with the guys I'm with. And I feel like it's an honor to be on the football field, because I feel like it's America's game now. And it's just a great honor to be on the football field.
So where did you play high school football?
J.J. Kelly High School in Wise, Virginia.
And did you have any awards there? What really set your passion up for Emory and Henry?
I was all-state my senior year, all-region my junior year, and I think I was all-district my sophomore year. But coming out, as a little kid, I always wanted to play football at the collegiate level. And after my senior year, I had a pretty decent year, and my Coach Saggers is a former alumni here at Emory and Henry, was my high school coach. So my offers came down to UVA Wise or Emory and Henry. And I wanted to get away from home a little bit, and I felt like here was a great place, great education, and a great tradition. And Coach Monty really, he had a big influence on my life, because he's a great man and a positive leader, and I finally made my decision to come here.
So I guess the big play against UVA Wise, it won the CBS Play of the Year.
Yeah.
So
Too bad we was on the other end of the score there, but yeah.
Exactly. And there were a lot of games that came close this year. Emory and Henry dropped, I think it was 4 games by like 12 points. Mm-hmm. How did that build you as a player and the team in general this year?
I think that like it helped us in a big way, because you got to keep fighting. It's a game where, I mean, some breaks go your way, some breaks don't go your way. But the great thing about football is you live to play another Saturday. You can flush the last Saturday and get better the next Saturday, and just a win will fix all those couple losses in a row. And that's the great thing about it. And we just kept fighting, and some things didn't go our way, but next year our goal is to be a physically and mentally tough football team. That's what we're doing right now.
And as I've been in the gym lately, I've seen a lot of the football players in there going through their off-season workouts already, and I'm sure you're one of those players, because you are only a junior this year. So going into the off-season and going into next season, what are some of your goals, maybe physically, mentally, emotionally, that you look to accomplish?
Physically, I would like to be around 225, I mean a decent weight, and mentally, I want to be the leader of the football team. I want guys to turn to me, and I want to be able to help Emory and Henry come back to the tradition it used to be. Football school back in the 90s when they was winning all the conference championships. But overall, I would just like to really start winning again. So that's what it's about.
Yeah. And you've talked about a lot of the traditions here at Emory and Henry in a couple of your responses, and I'm a huge Wasp football fan. So can you talk about some of the traditions that you guys do on the football team now?
Tradition-wise, we usually break it down to a little ritual we do. It's 1, 2, 3, EHC, 4, 5, let's ride, and 6, 7, let's go. It's a little thing we come up with. But on defense, we like to break it down on hit, shed, and swarm, because that's our motto on the defense. But really, like the only tradition, we just want to get back to winning. That's all we want to think about right now. As we get better physically and mentally, sharpen our tools, and hopefully we can get back to tradition back in the 90s like we was talking about.
And a lot of student athletes here at Emory, especially football players, also are involved heavily in academics and other clubs and things like that. So what are you studying here at Emory, and what do you plan to do with that?
Physical education major. I'd like to teach and coach one day. Wouldn't mind staying, helping Coach Monty with the undergrad. I just love kids, love being around them, seeing them smile, and hopefully one day I'll get to work with them.
And you're also a Bonner Scholar, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So what are some of the experiences that you've had with that?
Bonner's it's a great opportunity to become a better person. I mean, it helps me with my tuition here at school, but the things I've learned from it is crazy because, I mean, when I go to observe and help at Meadowview with Miss Montgomery, like, I see those kids, and, like, you could have a bad day, and as long as you see a kid smile, your day is complete because you feel like you're helping a little kid.
And do you think this helps you any in your football career? I know for me, my tutoring and things like that, you know, open up other avenues, and then sometimes that acts as a stress relief. And when I go into cross country, I have that too. Do you feel any way like that towards?
Yeah, I think it helps a lot because, I mean, it's a getaway, really, and it helps you relate to other people, and it helps you opens up to feelings what other people are feeling. And I think Bonner, that's the great thing about it.
And so I want to kind of come back to your All-American thing, because that's something that just really excites me as a football fan, and I'm sure Emory and Henry students are really proud to see that. Do you have anything coming up with that? Do you have an All-Star game or anything like that you'll participate in?
Not that I know of. I think the All-American ballots come out in maybe a couple weeks when all the D3 championships over with, I think. But, I mean, all I can do is hope that I get it. I mean, it'd be a great honor. But, I mean, when I'm playing the game, I really don't think about the All-American, all the stats and all that stuff. I just really care about the other guys that I'm playing with. And
so that kind of opens up another question that I really wanted to ask. Of course, I've never played football before, but I watch it all the time, and it goes through my mind what guys are thinking. So when you go out on the field for each play, what goes through your mind at that point?
Play every play like it's your last play, because you never know. A freak injury could happen. You'd be standing there and a guy roll up on you, and that could end your career. So just love the game and have fun. And
so ending up this here, can you kind of give us a little bit of insight into Emory and Henry football next year, what you're looking forward to?
Next year, we're going to be a tough, mentally and physically football team. We're going to go out every day and practice and work. And all we can do is work and play for 60 minutes of football. And hopefully come out with a great season, and we'll try to put a show on for you guys.
Well, we definitely appreciate it. We love Emory and Henry football here, and we thank you for being on the set and wish you the best in your All-American endeavors.
Thank you.
Perfect. You've been listening to the sports interview from Emory and Henry Reports on EHC-TV. You can find us on Comcast Cable, channels 70 and 95 on Wednesday and Thursday nights at 7. A replay of Emory and Henry basketball games follow the program. Thanks for joining me, Olivia Bailey, for the sports interview.